Yo, what's good guys? We're back with another base build after a while, and I'm going to be showing you the most efficient and the most strong 2x2 layout that you could possibly do. From my understanding, this is legitimately as good as it gets for a 2x2, strength wise, cost wise, and trap wise, etc, etc. This is perfect for a duo or a really good solo player. We're going over the basic layout of the base right now. You just want to make sure that the triangle where your airlock is in the diagonal corner of the lower square foundation. And when you're placing your TC right here, you want to make sure you have enough room for your wall, but I placed it too close to the wall, and you'll see why you don't want to do that later on. The only space that you need to the left of the TC is for two small boxes, and you'll see that these bags are going to go here, and the easiest way to place this large box is to place these bags down first, but the large box isn't going to come until we get the furnaces. I'm just showing you how it'd be placed right now for the tutorial. But yeah, when you put these small boxes down over here, you should probably like get used to how much space they take up. It's about the same size as a large box. But yeah, you want to make sure the TC is close to the wall so you can access it through the window, but you also want to make sure that it's not too close. Otherwise, I'll show you later on in the video, because I did make the mistake, which is good that I did so that you guys can see. Your level 1 workbench will go over here, and on the left will be enough room for a barbecue. It's also enough room for a level 2 workbench as well. Throw that box underneath the research table and underneath the barbecue to get some extra storage space. And then double door frame will go right here. We're going to place our furnaces over here, but you want to make sure you place these furnaces correctly, otherwise you're not going to have a path to walk through. So you see we'll have to fix this one over here because it wasn't pushed back far enough, and then this one is not angled correctly. So you see, press R to rotate the furnace and it'll look all funky like that when you stand there. It'll still face like pretty much the same way, but it's at a different angle so you can run through nice and easy. And you just want to make sure you get those angled correctly. Your sleeping bags for the outside of the bunker will be right here. This TC is technically a bunker because you'll have to commit suicide by typing kill in the F1 console. We're going to add some traps to our airlock that are literally undrainable unless these people are going to come back however many times for how much ammo you have in there. If you have 50 handmade shells in there, they're going to have to come back 50 times. And then also they got to worry about this trap right here, which if you place it correctly as I did here, you will not be able to see it from the outside. Maybe if someone gets boosted, but it's pretty much impossible to see this. So if they do come in here and try to jump, they're going to get blasted. So you could bait people into your base like this. It's technically a trap base as well, but it's mostly for protection, you know what I mean? You can fit a campfire down there if you need some like quick food to go or some quick storage space. Double door will go right here. You could replace it for a garage door later. And right here is our main loot room, where we're going to fit 6 boxes plus 3 small boxes plus 2 furnaces in there. So you're going to come out and go to the back side of your loot room and place some twig down like this. I have B grade enabled, so that's why it's stone, but you want to place twig right here, not stone. And then go back inside and you'll be able to place this triangle up on the top half of the wall. Placing these boxes in here is quite a challenge, especially if you want to get all the small boxes and furnaces in there and be able to get in and out of it. You have to place these boxes perfectly, so I don't really skip anything besides me switching items between my inventory. Everything here is unedited otherwise, so you can see how I place my boxes to make sure that you can get down to these bottom 3, because these bottom 3 are basically going to be invisible to anybody if they don't break a foundation or wall. So you'll place these 2 in there and then a small box in between them, and then you can fit 2 furnaces in here as well. And then putting these furnaces in first makes it a little easier for us to put these other boxes in. So you'll need to put these in perfectly, otherwise you'll get stuck in here once we place a window down later, and you will have to jump into this and stand on the furnace to access the boxes on the bottom. I would place this window right here on the TC bunker now. I guess it's not really a bunker, more so like unlootable, but you know what I mean, you get the drift. I call it a bunker because you have to kill yourself to get in there to like you know, move stuff into the boxes. So it's not really the TC, that's the bunker part of it. I don't know, man. It's got some boxes and shit in there and you gotta kill yourself to get in there. But yeah, these top boxes are the hardest to get perfectly, but with experience it's pretty easy. I would put a small box on the ground to assist with placing this large box on the right side, or maybe just stand on your friend's head. This one is probably the hardest one to get straight. You might want to take your door off next to you, otherwise you're not going to be able to fit this box in here. By the way, these boxes in the middle are going to be looted, so that's where I would keep your shitty gear, food, whatever like is easily craftable if you do get raided. And if you do get raided, everything in this base can be put back where it was easily, especially if they break the wall on this loot room. But even if they do, you can still get down in there and place everything back exactly the way it was. So this is an unlootable starter base. This is an unlootable like main solo base that you can honeycomb on the outside, and if you do get raided, everything is not lost. You can still put your TC back, you can still put your loot room back, everything will be fine. Now if you put your TC too far forward like I did, it's going to stick out there, so there's no point in putting an embrasure on there, because we would want the embrasure on the inside so that it protects the TC. So when they break the glass, they also have to break the embrasure to shoot out the TC, unless they're going to waste a rocket or some shit on it, which I don't know why you would do that for a TC on a 2x2, you know what I mean? So if you place the TC in the correct spot, it will be protected by the embrasure and the window. This is really up to you to place it perfectly like that, but all you got to do is fit two small boxes next to it, and you don't even need to do that. So you can put your TC a little farther back. It's not even necessary to access it from this side because we have sleeping bags in there. So it's up to you how you place your TC in there. I just place it like that because I don't want to kill myself every time I want to throw something in my TC. So it's mostly just like a backup room. If you're getting raided, it's like a final chance room / TC room. Because if you are getting online raided through the doors, you can die and spawn in that bag, and you have some guns in your chest over there, and you can just keep placing windows and shit and picking them up and trying to shoot the people. So it also serves as like a last chance little area as well. If you do upgrade the base, this is how I would go about it. Upgrading the loot room first to deceive any raiders, making them think that that's where the TC is, and then later on upgrading the TC square once you have enough materials. After you upgrade this, I would upgrade the inside of the loot room. Everything in here is easily accessible, especially since we have these furnaces in here. You can totally jump in here, upgrade this, and then hop down in there. If you need to upgrade the foundation, you could just pick up the small box, or you can come outside, and if it's sticking out, you'll be able to upgrade the foundation. If the foundation is not visible from the outside at all on the loot room, don't even worry about it. One thing I did forget that I hinted at the beginning of the video is make sure you upgrade that stone foundation in front of that loot room to sheet metal as well. Here's the final build cost for this part of the base. If you're going to honeycomb it, I would start here and then upgrade the other parts to sheet metal later on. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry if it was a little fast, but you can slow it down if you need to. Make sure you check my description for all of my links, like my Discord, Facebook and Twitter, and Twitch. I'll be announcing any Twitch streams I do in my Discord, so make sure you join that if you're interested in watching me live stream. But thank you guys for watching. That's all I have for you today, and I'll catch you next time.